So as you can see, it is a 1997 BMW E36 M3 done in Hell Rot Red. Now, obviously, there is a lot of work to do with this car, but we got our foot in the door and we bought it. Now, I got this car for a steal, and it was actually from a friend. This is like the epitome of a garage find. I am super, super, super excited to start this new build. I'm gonna try my best to document as much as I can, but let's kind of take a look at it and go a little bit in depth and see what we got. So it is a 4-door, it is a sedan, 1997, so I guess it's like the facelift edition. So there's a little bit of body work that we need to do to get it back up and running. Obviously, it doesn't look like there's that much rust per se. It's on the trunk, but that's okay, we can manage that. I need to go under it and see what the undercarriage is looking like. But obviously we're going to do a full respray. It does come with the S52, so I'm super excited. We have the door removed for specific purposes. It is completely dirty and filthy inside here, but there is so much potential with this car. I am so happy. It is not an automatic, it is a manual. So oh man, I don't even know where to start. So for those of you guys who know and who have been following the channel, you guys know that E36s have a very near and dear part to me. So it's just I don't know, man. It's really nice that I was able to make this happen. But yeah, so my dad was also here with me because obviously he likes to help with the builds. So I'm gonna try and get my dad on this channel as much as possible so we can do like a father-son restore build on this car. But just wait, guys, just wait. There is so many things I have planned for this car and I want to show you guys. We even have a whole other parts car too that I haven't told you guys about. Like I have so many plans for this thing, but it's finally ours, guys. And I can't wait to get it started. But yeah, man, hope you guys like that. Hope you guys are ready for it. We have a whole bunch of different things that we're going to be doing today too, but I just had to start the video off here. I had to let you guys know that we had a whole bunch of things in the works, and I'm super excited. Hopefully my goal is to have this car running and driving within, I would say, maybe a month or two, just because of how my scheduling kind of is, and it's the holidays right now. And hopefully with the full respray, I'm hoping to have this car in my garage working on it within, I would say, 6 months, just being completely generous on time. It'll probably be done in half of that, but at least 6 months. That way it'll give me time to finish some other builds that I have going on. But I'm super excited to get this thing started. I have so many different things that I'm looking to do with this car, and we finally got an M, boys. We finally got an E36 M3. We finally got an E36 M3, man. I've waited for so long, you know, and it's okay. Like, if you guys understand like how I am and the mindset that I have, you guys know that I like doing things on my own. I like building things on my own. I like the journey. I like the process. So for me, this build right here and doing things in this manner just works. I'll know everything about this car. Every square inch I will have had my hands on. All of the parts that I'm going to be putting on is going to be from myself. So that's the goal for me. I didn't want to just buy a car and have everything done to it already. Like, this is the route that I want to go, and I'm here for it all. I'm here for it all. So had to get that off my chest, man. I'm not getting teary-eyed, but I just might. We finally did it, guys. It's going to be a long road to get this thing up and running perfectly, and I'm okay with that. But man, I'm super happy. So what do you think? What do you think about the new project?
I love the color because it's my favorite color.
Well, pink is your favorite color.
If that's what you say, but red is a shade, so red it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing. I can't wait. I know you're super excited. You've been wanting one for a while, so
yeah,
this is super exciting. Yeah.
Forever.
True. He's always talking about he wanted an E36 M3 and an E92 M3, and look, you got both. And
yeah.
There's plenty more to come, so we'll see. I'm sure we're gonna get started on this thing pretty quickly. So.
maybe, maybe, maybe.
I mean, we have Christmas to deal with, but afterwards, we got some time. We'll start working on it.
Yeah, yeah. This is going to be a really, really fun project.
Yeah, but it's not going to be us standing down in the garage again. All that gunk in our nose.
No.
No.
No. But, you know, don't take this the wrong way, but you like cleaning.
I do.
So she likes cleaning, and I really want to see like how she'll feel about like restoring, because it's one thing to just clean something or whatever, cool, but to actually bring back material that's 20 years old and to get your hands dirty on that process, like that's what I want to see, like how she feels about it, if that makes sense.
Fun fact, my aunts have taught me how to restore seats and chairs and stuff like that. So we want to take on the project ourselves. Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, yeah. But you like it.
No, I do like it. I want one, but not now. He knows why, not now. We have I have the M240 that needs work, so.
That car does not need work. There's a lot of things that you want to do to it. It does not need work. Saying a car needs work means it's effed up.
Okay, it's not effed up.
Right.
There's a lot of things I want to do to it.
There it is.
Can't do that right now, but we'll focus on this.
But speaking of your 240, we got something planned for your 240 today.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yep. So she is going to be working with her first company today. I'm super excited because now she can finally knows like what it feels like to start something that's bigger than yourself and to work with companies and to start your build process and just that whole thing. It's a lot of work, but it's so much fun when you can finally like start getting momentum and you start your build and you get the support of your peers and different companies and things like that. So I'm super excited. We finally got our first company to work with her, and first of many, right?
First of many.
First of many. But yeah, so we're gonna take a trip up there and we'll show you guys what we got planned for her car.
Food first.
Yes. So fast forward some, we've made it to our secret spot where we have for Zai's car, and we're gonna go right into it where we are. So we are at Ostar Motorsports. Darling, do you want to tell them why we're here?
Ostar Motorsports.
Don't reveal everything so far.
Out to use my car for something.
Okay. So there is a car show that you're going to be attending to. Talk to us.
Oh yeah, we're going to Euro Drag Wars. It's January 18th and 19th at OSW. And one of the sponsors is Beamer Invasion. So they're going to be there, and they wanted to do something with my car beforehand. Okay,
that's all we're going to say for right now. Just for right now. So we just pulled up here. They immediately took the car and put it in the back, and they immediately started working on it, which works for us because it's date night tonight. So we gotta, you know, keep an eye on our time and our schedule. So I like that they're immediately getting to work. But there's no way that we can pull up here and not look at the lineup that these guys have just parked outside, dude. You got the Hellcat, you got the Supra, GTR. That GTR looks so skinny. It's probably because it don't have a motor in it. Might not have a motor in it, but the R8 is pretty nice. I know that's like one of your favorite builds.
Yep, but we took a sneak peek inside, and there's a lot of more cars in there.
Yeah, so you want to hop in there?
Yeah,
let's go hop in there. So right off the rip, you can see they have a whole bunch of different assortments of vehicles in here, from JDM to obviously the BMs, Supra, got the old classic cars right there, got the Audi, got a Hellcat. So, oh, what we got? Looks like a RS6 Avant. Yeah, it's a nice one. Jesus. Yeah, the lineup is pretty nice. A 3000 GT. We haven't seen a 3000 GT in a very long time. All right, so let's tell them why we're here. Why are we here?
Well, we're here if you want to walk this way.
Okay, we're following you.
We are test fitting some wheels.
Dang. Honestly, that looks gorgeous. That looks gorgeous.
So what we're test fitting is a 17x9 in the front and a 17x10 in the back.
But yeah, so that's what we're doing here, and I think they may do an oil change today, if not some other time. Yeah, but these guys are all the way up in Sanford. you saw the cinematics. How'd they come out?
They came out really good. You know what's the best part about it? The titanium bolts match the color of the car, so they look really good.
Yeah, yeah. It really does. And the fitment is kind of wild too.
Yeah, there's like this much clearance from tire to plastic. So we're
Good.
trying to do the front now with the same size tire to see how that's gonna fit. So we'll catch up to speed when they put it on.
I'll tell you one thing though. You smiling. Wait until you get that invoice. Exactly. Yep. You're gonna have to do more than a little than a little tune. You're gonna have to definitely start putting down some numbers, and you're gonna have to start working hard because you better earn them tires.
Yikes.
So believe it or not, we just found out some crazy news that had to do with these wheels. So for all of you guys who may know, One Stock F30 passed away, I would say a little over a month ago. And these wheels were supposed to go on his car, but he ended up passing away. So the way we found out about this is because we had asked, he was like, yeah, we wanted to use your guys' car because the last guy that we were going to test fit these wheels, he was supposed to come down here. He ended up passing away. It took me like a second to like let it register. I was like, who passed away with a 240? And then I was like, you talking about One Stock? And he was like, yeah, we were supposed to, we built these wheels for his car, but we didn't, you know, obviously we couldn't send them out because he passed away. So I want to say that it's kind of like an honor to be able to use these wheels for your car. Hopefully we get to keep them. You know, that's the goal, but probably not. But maybe we can work something out about, you know, purchasing them entirely. But it's going to be nice. At least we'll be able to have, you know, your car in the booth, and at the booth we can do what we can to honor One Stock, you know. So it's definitely nice to know. It's unfortunate how it happened, but it's nice to know that at least we can do our part in supporting, you know, the build and just the legend of One Stock and all that he's done for that community and 240s. Because let's be real, every 240 on the street has drawn some type of inspiration from One Stock. You know, that's not even my car and I'm inspired. So but yeah, let's take a look inside and let's see what the finished product is. So we had some clearance issues with the front, but these guys in no time worked it out, and they're doing what they got to do to make it happen. But the way that this looks, man, wheels change the whole look of a car. Wheels change the whole look of a car. I can promise you guys are going to fall in love with this car all over again. Very interested to see how much more grip you get. So we were talking a little bit about this TTRS. This TTRS runs 8 with stock interior, everything. Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
This is
When
nice.
we go to the track, we put the lighter seat, but the car always has the 2 regular seats. We just
Right.
We try and take a little bit weight. One better time, but
Yeah.
the car has full interior, like all the seats and everything.
So what do you think about the interior? You like it?
Yeah, I like it. Hold on. Air ducts for me are still obeying.
Yeah, but I like that. I like the way that this is designed. That's very nice, honestly. And the inside looks very, very minimal. Fast forwarding a little bit. So we literally just left the shop where we were. And I noticed, I was like, wait a minute. This area kind of looks familiar. Why do I recognize this place? And we were literally 5 minutes away from one of my friend Brian's shop. It's called German Autosport. And I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough. I've been here before already, and I think I've shown you guys before, but I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of this spot because this shop, honestly, guys, will blow your mind. If you guys like E36s, E46s, and E92s, even some E30s, this is like the holy grail, and I'm going to show you guys why. So literally all over this shop is pure E36s, E46s, E92s, Z4s, Z3s, everything, man. And there's a couple parts, there's a couple things that I'm working on with these guys, and for the E36, man, and I can't wait to show you guys. So essentially, almost every single thing that you see here is for sale. Literally. He has so many different things that he's parting out between engine, subframe, different suspension, arms, body panels, pieces, whole transmission swaps, everything, exhausts in the back. This is truly a crazy place, man. So I just realized that I didn't close out the video, so I'll do that now. We ended up going to see the Lion King movie that just came out. It was actually really good, but it was a super long day. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are ready for what's in store for not only the new E36 M3 that we are just now adding to the channel, but everything that Zai has in store for her 240. I'm super excited for her. I'm super excited that, like I said earlier, that she's finally getting the chance to begin to work with companies and be a part of something that's a little bit larger than herself. So I'm super excited that I get to just sit back and watch it unfold and help in whatever way I can. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. And like I always say, I know you guys hear the music. So thank you guys again for watching, and see you guys in the next one.